Welcome, everyone, to the 2023 WRL Duels at Daytona, sponsored by Fatal Motorsports. With me is Jade Bow, Christian Schoenberg, and Keith Allen Ells. I know Jade and Keith are in Duel 2. Nitro, ain't you in Duel 1?
Yeah, I'm in Duel 1. I don't think I have. I have a few people. I have Grant.
Yeah. No. Jawdy's the only Fatal driver in there, and then I think he's the only Alliance driver in there. What else in Duel 2? Okay.
Yeah. Actually, Will is in Duel number 1 as well.
Yeah, I have Will too. Okay, Will. Turf I could work okay with. Jardy. Yeah, I have good people. I have 3 people I could work with.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how the first duel ends up. And then the announcement, you know, that Saturday night at 6 p.m., the top 5 in each duel, they're going to get to try to battle their way in to make the actual pole for the race. So it's going to be really interesting to see how aggressive everybody is towards the end of this, you know, and especially with the prize being put up of a $25 PSN card. So it's going to be really interesting to see how everyone...
There's a prize?
Yes.
Yeah.
$25 PSN card paid to the winner of each duel on Friday.
Wow, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will not let the third all race.
So, Nitro, as you're getting ready to hop in the car here, how do you feel about your chances to win the duel here tonight? And hopefully try and run for that pole for next week's 500.
I feel pretty good. I'm usually running in the top 5 in all the races we do on plate tracks. It's just as long as we don't get a late caution or something and I end up on the outside, that's what usually happens to mess me up. And I think we'll be good. Just gotta avoid all the wrecks.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely something to worry about. Sorry, I'm trying to do 2 things at one time here. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a challenge, I think.
Yeah, me too.
I definitely think that it's going to be a challenge. Because there's only going to be about 10 to 12 cars on track. And as Kev says, there's only going to be about 50 laps for everyone to set themselves and get ready to go.
You gotta find friends.
Gotta find them. You gotta find them quick.
I gotta find the ones that could use that high line because I like moving on the top. But
yes, it is. It's very possible to move on that high line, but you gotta make sure you have the right people with you.
You gotta have the right ones and a good amount.
Speaking of the right ones, last night's Clash winner just joined us, Drake. He's going to be the in-race reporter for Duel number 1. Drake, you hear us up in the booth?
Yep, I got you. What's up?
What's going on, man? You know, last night, the big win in the Clash, picking up where you left off in the Busch Series last season. You know, the announcement that the top 5 in each duel get to go battle for the provisional pole Saturday night in single car qualifying. How does that sound? How do you feel about the race here tonight too as well?
Well, you know, it's always good in plate races to be able to start, you know, first place on pole like this, so I definitely think that I have a good shot, but we should have pit stops tonight, right? That might shake things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep, that will shake everything up a little bit. 50 laps here. I think you get about 20 on the tank, so I'm thinking about...
16 by what I saw.
16 by what you saw. I think if you're in the draft, it goes up to about 20.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking about 20, like 16 to 20 on fuel. So that's gonna be 2 stops.
Yep.
So, definitely gonna see what everybody can do. Teams are really split up. So, and plus this is half the distance of what we'll be doing next Wednesday night, a week from now. So, you know, It's going to be crazy. I'm excited to see it. You know, we'll get to hear from you firsthand what's going on the track and how it feels.
Indeed.
So, do you like being in duel number 1, or would you prefer to be in duel number 2 to see what the track's doing?
Well, if you ask me, I mean, you know, both of my teammates are in Duel 2, so it'd probably be more useful if I was in Duel 2. But as far as like seeing what happens, I mean, you know, I'll just be sure to give them, you know, whatever information I can find out before they start their duel race after I'm done with mine, you know. So I think it'll be okay. I mean, it's just a pretty simple plate race, a few pit stops. I mean, we'll see what happens, you know.
Yeah, and then, you know, with the forming of you and Maggio creating a BMR over the off-season, big announcement for you guys, and you guys ended up getting Casey Joe due to Keith Ayers dropping him from the Busch team so he could run for you guys in Cup. You know, big news for you guys looking to fill that fourth seat somewhere, and you know, how does that feel?
Hold on just 1 second.
Okay. So, Keith, how do you feel about the action tonight? You and I get to go out and go battle in the second duel while we're waiting on Drake for a second. How do you feel about battling the second duel?
Well, normally, with past history, Duel 1 is the cleaner race as opposed to the second one. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting on track with you tonight. Looking forward to getting us acclimated back to super speedway racing for the first time in I don't even know how long. I'm in a new car this season. I'm in the 48, which I graciously gave you back the 1. So kind of feels good to see you back in that car because you had a lot of success in the 1. So I'm looking forward to it. And I'm on the pole sitter for Duel 2, so hopefully I can finish there.
Yeah, hopefully. You know, it's going to be a great battle. I think both duels are going to be fantastic to watch. I'm excited to call the second one, or call the first one and race the second one. But I don't know. I would have liked to be done early and not have to worry about it and sit here and stew and think about it and you know what I'm gonna do. You know what we're gonna do as a team. So we're only missing. Well, we're missing 2 drivers. No, we're really missing 1 driver out of Fatal. Jardy is in the first duel, and then
yeah, because me, you, and Gar are in the second duel, so there's 3 of the 4 Fatal cars right there.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. Speaking of Fatal cars, in the off season, a deal was done to bring him into Fatal and help run the show. Mr. Steve Rogers of Rogers Racing Engines and Fatal Motorsports LLC. Steve, how are you doing, buddy?
Good. Thank you.
Yeah. You know, we over the off season, I got to talk with you and Mr. Reese, and brought you guys in as co-owners and to help run the team to the best of its ability. I'm excited to have you guys there. I think, you know, it's really gonna help bring another class of help elevate Fatal to more than what it is already. And you know, you and Mr. Reese last season, I think you guys came home with 5 or 6 wins on the season between Mr. Reese and Cheese. So it's great to add you guys to the team. And you also came back to sponsor the league for another season, so another year.
Yep.
So it's always great to have you aboard, Steve. And the mold was broken after you. Is my favorite line. So, Steve, how do you feel about the duels here tonight?
I'm looking forward to some really good racing. I mean, just to back up last night. Last night was just phenomenal. These guys put on a real good race. So, you know, caution free other than at 3 laps. So, hey, when you get the best, you get the best.
Yeah, it was definitely, last night was just phenomenal, as I was very worried about how last night was going to go, and these drivers put on a caution-free race at Richmond with 18 of us battling to our heart's content. And speaking of battling to our heart's content,
I don't know. There are about 7 of you that about wadding them up on the back straightaway for.
speaking of those 7, 2 of them joined Casey Hittenberger and Clinton Gooseland. Recently formed their own team, TMT. We're not disclosing the actual name of that team quite yet because it's subject to change apparently. So, but Casey and Goose, that last night was crazy on that backstretch. I know. I about lost my lunch there for a second. So how do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about the race here tonight, Casey? I think you're in Duel 1, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the invite now.
Mm-hmm.
So, but feeling pretty good and excited.
Starting P9.
9. Starting P9.
Oh. This is one.
I believe the other half of TMT is in Duel 2.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
And I believe I'm starting right behind Mr. NASCAR, Keith, the master, the legend.
Oh, Goose, stop! Don't hype me up that much.
There's nothing to hype up. Don't worry, Keith.
Ouch, Jay. Thanks.
Sorry,
I'm
Keith.
sorry.
I had to get you
but
once.
who was the top representation of Fatal in the Clash last night?
I don't think I really asked about the Clash because it's not a points paying race.
I know, but I'm just saying, who was the top finishing Fatal car last night?
Listen, you didn't win. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, wow.
They called my name up. I gotta go. See you guys. Good luck.
All right,
Casey, good
see
luck.
Casey. Good luck, buddy.
Good luck, Case.
Thank you.
All right. So, guys, first duel here. First time we visited Daytona in a long time. It's getting this is the only stop this year for Daytona, as usual. We only have 2 super speedway races a season. And drivers love to make the most of them. They're probably the most controversial, but the most enjoyable to watch, and I enjoy commentating them more than anything else, I think. So, Keith, as you said earlier, Duel 1 is cleaner than Duel 2. So do we think that's going to live up, everybody, or do we think it's going to be a little different tonight?
I mean, we'll know if Duel 1 is clean and green and Duel 2 is a caution fest.
Mm-hmm. Goose, what do you think?
I've never raced a duel, and I've never raced a Clash.
Oh, so Goose is making a little bit of history here.
Maiden voyage, sir.
How about that?
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, this is the first time we've ever actually had a Clash or Duels. So, it's technically this would be the 4th season or 5th season.
This would be the 4th, I want to say.
I was going to say 4, but I'm normally 10 to 15 years off.
Oh, wow. Wow.
At least he's honest, guys.
Yeah.
At least he's honest.
I've only been doing this for 2.5 years total, and so never in that 2.5 years have I ever done duels.
Okay, hold on, I'm looking here. Give me a second. Okay. So triple S. We don't need that. Bush. So I think this would be the 4th session, or the 5th session of NASCAR stuff for us. But I think that this would only be our 4th season of Cup, because we did not run Cup last season with trucks in Busch. So, and with us moving to one NASCAR season a year. We are doing, it'll be just labeled as the 2023 Rogers Racing Engines Cup Series Race X at whatever track we're at that week. So it's going to be, yeah, so whatever, yeah, you know, it's great stuff. We're also going to have a special guest on the podcast Saturday night. We're going to divulge into that a little bit later. I'll let Kevin announce that during one of the duels, whenever he feels it's time. But so stay tuned for that. Kevin, what do you think about the duels tonight?
Man, I'm excited. It's like, Duel 1, you got some history there. You got Jordy and Marty. That was the truck battle last year for points, I'm pretty sure, wasn't
Came
it?
down to one,
1 point.
between the two.
And that
One-
guy who made
one
that 1
position.
point is in that duel too.
It came down to one finishing position.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy. I was sick for that broadcast, so
And
I
I was
wasn't able to
texting
make
you,
it.
finding out points going. It was like, so what happens if this is tied, this is tied, this is tied?
Finishing position is all that separated Jordy from a championship.
Yeah, I'm laying on my deathbed is what it felt like. Okay, and Kevin's blowing my phone up. And he's like, what happens if this happens? What happens if this happens? I'm like, is it really that close? Do I have to come officiate this? Is there going to be a brawl on pit road that I don't know about?
I said, screw it, we got to figure it out, rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I didn't know it was going to be that close.
Not me either.
Oh, man. It was craziness.
Have they started the first duel yet?
They still get in positions.
Oh.
But how do y'all feel? Tom Brady retired for the second time in his career.
Oh, God. I do not want to talk about that.
As I say, I'm going to believe it when I finally don't see him on the football field.
We'll see him in August, folks, just saying.
Yeah.
I'm here, guys. Sorry I'm late. I had to finish up a couple tacos.
Speaking of Taco Bell, did William Moore get his
Yes.
delivery to the track?
Yes, he did.
Trackside?
Yep.
Okay. I can see him powdering some tacos right now. He's about to get in the car.
Jade, I hate to break it to you, but last night we actually did order Taco Bell, so.
Nice. I got my invite from Nitro. Keith, can you hop in Discord and be our eyes and ears on pit road?
Yep. Doing that right now. Just
appreciate
give me a second,
you.
I'll be there.
Got the invite from Jardy. So
Jade, how do you feel about your team's performance this season?
You know, like, I touched on it earlier with bringing Jarrett Reese and Steve Rogers and Ethan Bergloff aboard the fatal train, and you know, it's a wonderful thing when you get champions and you get race winners and a certain degree of or pedigree of excellence brought upon a team that has a wonderful foundation already. We're proven champions, proven winners. It's wonderful to have them aboard. I appreciate each and every one of them. Our junior teams, KAI and Nitro, or not KAI anymore, AMR.
Hey.
And Stanley Motorsports. It's, they're three wonderful teams that are, trying to make a name for themselves too, and the best that we can do. Our split from Critical Role in the off season. Critical Role went their own way. They're still wonderful friends of mine. They switched to the Ford manufacturer. So it's going to be great to see racing against them and not sharing our secrets anymore.
Yeah,
but, I'm excited.
Indeed. And speaking of fatal-related teammates, We had some news that Drake signed on to a team for Maggio's side. And he is here in the booth with us. So, Drake, how do you feel about tonight's competitive field?
Yeah, that was actually perfect timing because I just got back. So, how do I feel about tonight's competitive field? Well, honestly, I was I was pretty impressed with the Clash race. I felt like overall it was a pretty competitive race, and it was nice to see some people that you don't usually see up at the front. Like I remember Game Nerd, I think ran in second for a while, and that was cool. So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. We got 40 laps here for the duel, so, and I'll tell you exactly how much it is on fuel here in just a minute once I find out. I feel like. Can you what?
Can we load in for the booth?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
So we will be on a blue screen. So, given a chance.
Yeah, we're just now starting.
And
So
Jade, I am in Discord, so I can hear everything that's going on.
I am too.
Okay.
So
We got 12
Alright,
competitors
boys.
in here.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure.
So we got 15 laps on fuel.
So you can make it on one pit stop.
No, it's 50 laps.
No, it's 40
It's
laps.
40.
It's 40.
So that race is 40. You can make it on one pit stop.
It's the
Must
night
have hit
race,
some.
not the day race.
I put the night race and it said 50 for
How
me.
could you make it on one stop?
Actually, no, you can't. It's 2 stops. My math's off.
Yep.
I
Two
thought
The only
went
thing I
on
say
with
to
my
that-
stuff.
The only thing I say to that is that it's possible to make it on one stop due to the draft, because you do get like 2, 3, 4 extra laps. So
Yeah, but you have to have
I
like
say-
10 extra laps total. I don't think you can make it that far. I don't know.
Huh?
I'm
Well,
going
we're
to say
gonna have
that
to
you
find
might
out.
be able to have a shorter final pit stop and just take less fuel and like 2 tires. That might work, but
Meanwhile, they are green here with
Single
Drake
file
leading them
already?
around.
Boogity, 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 boys. Let's go racing here in Duel 1.
we're cruising right now at 202 miles per hour. That's nice to see.
Yep, and they are single file, all 12 of them, nose to tail. We have 24 drivers signed up for the Cup Series out of 30 eligible cars.
That I believe is the most ever for the Cup, for the Roger Racing Engines Cup Series.
Yes, it is. That is a record-breaking field.
Rakers.
The most that we had in a race was 27 2 seasons ago in the Busch Series at Atlanta, where we ran caution-free.
And
So,
how that happened, I have no idea.
no idea. Love to see it. And here we
Definitely
go. We're going to
Atlanta.
run through the grid real quick here. So, as you see in the 43 for BMR is Drake, followed by the 39, who is a little further back in the field
The
of
lone fatal car.
Jarrett.
in
Yes,
Duel 1.
the lone fatal car of Jarrett Reese, followed by Marty Party in the 19 for D for C. Then his D for C owner is just a little further back in the 18, Dash for Cash, a.k.a. Charlie Irwin. Followed by the 12 of the newly formed TMT, the teammate to Clinton Gooseling, Casey Hittenberger, Zion. Followed by that, Knight Motorsports Turf Tech, running the 49 machine. And behind that, the owner of Nitro Racing, Christian Soberg, in the 24. Then Matt Martin running his test game because he doesn't want to crash the actual car for the 500. Running in the newly formed Matty Motorsports. Is that what it is? Matty Racing.
I didn't see
Let
a
me
name
look
for it,
here.
so
I
Let
think
me
it's
look.
Manny Racing. I'm not entirely sure.
I think so too. I want to check that.
Meanwhile, we've got Dash moving up on the high line. He's moving up alongside the 88 car here.
William Moore of Nitro Racing.
William Moore making his Roger Racing Engines Cup Series debut as a full-time driver.
Martin Motorsports. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
And also, that 88 car is under Keith's
No,
in
it's
Will's
not.
new
That
team.
No, it's not. That's under Nitro.
Oh, it's not?
I do not. AMR is not contesting Cup this season.
Okay.
Got Grant and
Well,
Toast
like a
back
tested
here
Busch
working
truck.
together.
Gotcha.
Night mode.
You can.
I have future prospects about AMR moving up to Cup, just
You
not
got
this
them.
season.
Nitro Racing boys. Oh, Will
Yeah,
and Nitro
yeah,
trying to go for
Cincinnati.
the lead. Nitro dives low under
Nitro's
Drake.
team.
Turf got that on the apron there for a little bit, and he got a little loose, separated the pack a little bit. 2 high, 5 low,
Nitro
and 4 in the back.
Nitro to the lead.
All right.
Wheels going to
we'll
clear Drake for P2.
Finish up the first grid walk of the season. Back to the 17 of Martin Motorsports. Matt Martin, owner, looking for someone to drive that 6 car for him.
Car to the wall, turn 2. It's the 1996 of Grant.
Weston Grant off into the wall. Right now we're going to go up.
I believe.
We're going to look up to William Moore in the 88 machine for Nitro Racing.
Like I said, making his... Sorry, go ahead, Jane.
Co-owner of AMR.
And also, like I said earlier, making his Rogers Racing Engines Cup Series debut as a full-time driver in this series.
Yes, he is. Now we are going to fly back to the 96 of the owner of Night Racing, Weston Grant. He has lost the draft, slid into the wall. And then, the man, the myth, the cheesehead, Ethan Bergloff in the 9 machine for Nitro Racing.
Got a couple of D4C Toyotas trying to make the top lane work.
Yes. Ethan was traded over to Nitro Racing to bring Gar to Fatal to kind of help
they're
balance
backing up
out.
Down the backstretch.
Kind of help that out. There is the 9 machine of Ethan Bergloff. And then that will conclude the first grid walk of the season with William Moore.
How about a new leader, folks? Car 88 to the lead.
Taking the lead here at the Duel number 1, the first of the Fatal Motorsports LLC Duels.
Didn't expect that out of the gate.
Hey, can I ask you guys a question real quick?
Yes.
Sure.
Is there anybody in this party right now that's in Discord that would be able to call my pit for me? Because it's pretty hard for me to do that right
I will,
now.
Drake. I'll call it for you.
All right, appreciate it. I will, appreciate it.
Clean and green as they come onto the backstretch. We do need a lap count when you do get a second there, Drake, when you guys come back around. But right now, it is Nitro Racing 1-2 leading everybody around here. Trying to get hooked up with that third Nitro car, all powered by Fatal Motorsports, as they are running down through here, coming to the triangle.
We are now currently on lap 9 with 32 to go.
32 laps to go. How many more laps? How many more laps you got in the tank?
I have 8 laps currently.
8 laps left in the tank, so it's going to be close on fuel. It's going to end up being a 2-stopper unless we get a caution here. But these boys, they are running clean and green.
And like I said, Duel 1 tends to be cleaner than Duel 2, so they run caution free to the end.
Oh, there goes Dash running around on the outside trying to find something.
He's trying
That's
to make
actually
the
something that I was surprised about because
this whole time.
I went and tried to drop to the top side just to go get back behind some people in the field because I wanted to draft
the outside pass on the 49 of turf made it stick.
But yeah, I was surprised how well the outside lane actually worked while I was up there. I was like half throttle and I was still keeping with the inside lane, you know, so I feel like the outside isn't too
the
bad.
49's going to go up top, but he slides back down in front of the 39.
Goose,
And make no mistake.
Goose, you've been quiet. How do you feel about your teammate running 4th right now?
Right now, I think he's running a pretty smart race. I'm hoping he's saving fuel. We practiced today, but we forgot it was a night race, so we didn't have the right lap count. So but he's pretty sharp, and there's one thing about Casey is he can adapt. So right now it's looking real good. I think he's sitting in 4th right now.
Yep, 4th.
And it looks like he's just leaving a good buffer there, saving some fuel, and trying to race a smart race.
The 18 of Dash is caught on the top groove.
And keep in mind, guys, these Cup cars are a little bit harder to handle than the other cars we've been talking about.
Oh, Nitro gets forced off the bottom. Drake's going to take over second with the 12 of Casey leading him through. Following him through, I should say.
You know, someone else, we talk about running a smart race, but I'm looking back at the 39 machine of Jarrett Reese. He's just tagged on the back here, kind of running his deal. It's this is back to old times when, Jarrett Reese and I weren't teammates, and we kind of were working together, but we weren't working together. He doesn't have any help in the strategy department. His 3 helpers are right now in the front of the pack. So there you go. He's working on Matt Martin there,
Well, he
making
got
it
Nitro back
nice
there
and
now,
clean
so-
underneath
It
him.
also doesn't help that his other
Okay.
3 teammates are in the second duel.
Yeah, it doesn't help the other. You know, where the flip is in the other side, and there goes Dash trying to make a move on the outside of the 39. See if he
Dash
can
don't
make
care
it
if
work.
he's a long call up there. He's just.
Nitro was second a lap ago. He's now back about 8.
That's what happens. You know, when you only have a 12-car field, you know,
You
in
stuck
these
on that outside,
duels.
you fall back.
Maddie's about to lose the draft.
He's got
Looks
it.
like
Oh, Weston
Grant's
Grant's coming
coming out
out.
of
Grant
pit.
was pitting. Hello.
He pitted early, trying to maybe catch these leaders off balance, or maybe try to catch or cycle
See.
back around behind them. You know, the biggest thing is you got to make sure that you stay on that apron. You come the whole way around till turn 2.
Grant is on that banking of 1 and 2. I don't know whether he got trapped up there or just went up there on his own fruition.
Maybe slid up. You know, it's not really a big concern. You know,
Nitro
if it
and
happens
Dash.
by accident. Nitro
So-
Dash trying to make a move, but it's not really a big concern. The admins won't throw a fit over it too much. You know, unless you cause an incident, then there's going to be a penalty. But you know, Grant's by himself. He's
Drake, how's your fuel looking?
I'm looking at 3 laps right now.
All right, just let me know when you pit, and I'll call it out in Discord.
Yep, I got you.
And we're going to talk about Marty Party here, defending Truck Series champion. I don't know if he's going to run the Truck Series or what he's going to run this season for D4C. I'm going to pull up the list here.
I think
See
he's
what the
running
D4C
Cup.
Is he just running Cup?
Might be
Yes. So right now, the trucks signed up for D4C are Clayton, D-Trent, and Unique Demon, leaving the 18 open.
Cup, which I believe that vehicle is going to be used as an all-star vehicle.
Yep. I agree with that too. Marty Party, as we touched on earlier, he is coming off of that season last year, beating Jarrett Reese out for the fired up Season 3 Truck Series title. So he is
barely.
Just barely. 1 point. Uno point. That's the closest it's ever been in WRL history. And we decided to keep that playoff format where we will run. It'll be a chase to the end. And this is also another a big year of first for us. The All-Star event. We will be having an All-Star event at Gateway in the Cup Series. We're having an All-Star Open as well. Oh, we got
somebody
some
lagged. Somebody
lag
lagged.
on the
I'm not sure who
field.
it was.
Looks like Marty left on my.
It was everybody.
Yeah.
Don't know who that was.
The 9 was involved. I don't know if he was the cause or not.
I'm going to try to look, see if we got some damage on anybody. 12 looks good. 49.
That's allowed 88, 43, and 12 to get away from everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to pit this time.
All right, let me call it out.
Appreciate it.
You hear it. They are
You
going to
hear
start
it?
coming
Feel
down
from the
pit
booth.
road. And
43 pitting this time. Car 43 pitting this time.
Oh, contact.
Everything's
43.
good.
Everybody came in but 2.
Marty and Toph stays out.
Well, that's gonna
We'll
weird
get
the
lined
shit.
up and go as quick
Get
as
some-
possible on this in lap.
I think what they tried to do there is get some track position there, Jade.
I think so too, but with the bigger pack coming in, that's going to make them really slow coming out. You know, the big mover coming in was Drake. He launched from about third and ended up crossing the line first.
Drake was second coming to pit road. He passed the
Second
88.
coming to pit road.
88 is out of the way.
Help. Drake.
Everybody's coming right back out. Matt Martin better. I think Matt Martin's going to lose the draft here coming out of pit road. All right, let's watch. Make sure everyone, we're going to watch reverse chase cam of the 40. I'm going to watch for the first chase cam of the 43 here. 43's got a big lead
Marty and
on
Toph.
everybody.
On pit road.
He's going to be a
Jordy and
sitting
Nitro up on
duck.
bacon.
Everybody's
Looks
clean
like they
on
got
the apron.
stuck. They both trying to come back down.
Yep, they both got stuck up there. The 43 is going to be a sitting duck when this pack gets there. We're going to follow on the onboard. I'm following the onboard of the 39. He's kind of towards the back of the pack here.
I'm on the 88 right now.
Yeah, big plays from
Cheese and that.
everyone else.
Jordy.
Or the 88 and the 12 have wound up and they're chasing down the 43.
Yeah, they've got to watch that 4-pack car behind them, though. And those two that are down there right now. It's better hope that they
49,
stay down.
I think, is on the track.
He is. He's trying to stay down. He's looks like he washed up. He's trying to stay there. He's staying down there for them. Oh, the 9 and the 18 are going around the outside of the 88. 39's following suit.
Where did that run come from?
Woo! Here they go around the outside of the 43. 9's up high. Then the 18's there. 39's following suit.
Wow.
Marty Party is slow. He's got the 24 behind the 39. Trying to clear themselves. There's Dash's point of view. Oh, Dash is going to get hung out to dry. 39 and the 9 in the lead. And the 24. Followed by the 43, the 88. And the 12. 18. Pushed.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
So much bullying today.
Hey, oh, you can tell it's Cup Series action, and egos are in full effect right now. Everyone was flying around.
Fatal power calls up there with Dash, and they just adios, Dash.
Oh, there goes Dash going around the outside. He's not having
He's doing his.
He's trying.
Casey's and I think he's going to be aggressive toward everybody else now.
I would be.
Ooh, no.
He's got no friends.
Can we get the lap down, Drake?
We have 21 to go.
21 to go. They got one more pit lift in them. It's going to be a gas and go. Or as Fatal calls it, a Betty. Betty White. Gas and go.
You're just going to give out your calls like that, really? I see how it is.
So that was actually the call for last season.
Oh, sure.
I see.
Good old Betty White.
Dash is called out in Discord to Cheese. Cheese, we have so much chemistry right now.
Who called that?
Dash to Cheese. Cheese, we have so much chemistry right now.
Cheese says that as he's leading here in duel number 1. They're moving around.
20 laps to go. 20 laps to go. 2-0.
They're trying to find a little bit of grip, a little bit of cool air to keep these engines nice and cool. It's hot down in Daytona right now.
It's hot on the track and in the stands too.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
It's wonderful. You know, these guys, they are putting on a clinic. Dash,
he's trying. He just wants one person that goes up with him.
That 18 car is strong.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
yeah, 43's
gonna go up. 43's gonna go up. Is Casey gonna go? Nope, he's gonna slot right.
Wheel's gonna go up.
88's gonna go high.
Here they go.
Jumped up in front of the 18. But the 18's gonna hang the 80 out to dry.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, that's the name of the game right now. You know, you gotta. You know, it's getting down the crunch time, and they know there's 6 cars in this front pack, and only 5 can qualify for the for the pole Saturday night. So they know what's at stake.
Well, and also don't forget about the $25 to the winner of this race too.
It's
right?
7.
That's true. Yep.
Jade, you counted.
What?
7 calls.
Oh, there is 7. Sorry, I was doing Keith math. It's okay.
Yeah.
Sure, Keith math.
And my math is not the greatest.
No,
Dash going up again.
That's why you're not involved. That's why you're not in charge of strategy, Keith.
Yeah, I'll never be in charge of strategy.
Dash trying to fall to the back of this pack.
You know, since we are going to be covering 2 duels tonight, and that's 80 laps, I figured on the 3rd lap of Duel 2, we would pay respects to Ken Block, since, you know,
since he passed away. That's not too bad. That's not too bad of an idea. Duel 3, we
I
have
like that
silent.
idea.
Yeah. Silent lap for Ken Block. That's a good idea. Good idea, Hazard. I love it. God rest his soul. Tell you what, he made me fall in love with.
Will forces Casey off the bottom.
Hey, they got no friends now, especially if it's a blue oval. Chevys are making the move. Dash still making a move. The only Toyota in the front
We go
group.
from a sad moment to just full on chaos there.
But Ken Block, man, he was. I remember going to school watching his videos, downloading them so I could watch them because I didn't have my own cell phone till I was like almost 17. Okay, so I know I'm dating myself here, but you know, my 5th gen iPod Touch. Okay, downloaded the videos illegally. You know how it is.
You ain't supposed to say that. He downloaded it legally, everyone.
But you know how it is, like music and all that fun stuff. Back when like that's what you did before everyone streamed everything, and you know. But I remember watching those videos at school and us talking about it and playing Dirt. Oh, Dirt. Many headaches and broken controllers later.
Drake, can you get a lap?
We are on lap 25 right now.
Man, poor
So
Grant
15 laps
all
to
by
go.
himself.
Coincidentally, 43, which is Ken Block Summers, is the same number that's on Drake's car.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking Drake picked it because of it.
Possibly.
Right now, I'm looking on at Weston Grant, running the 96 machine for his own team. Recently announced that he was partnering up with D4C to be their alliance team and get some extra power under that hood to help out his team and get some assists.
Yeah, and also for them to help them improve on their finishes, because last season...
Casey's making a move to outside with
They
Dash.
run on the high side.
Yeah, because last season, Grant was the only driver to get a win for night racing besides the stage wins from Turf.
Mm-hmm. Turf was so close, but so far away. We saw it. Matt Martin has hit pit road for the final time of the race.
What's your fuel looking like, Drake?
7 laps right now.
Okay.
You see Matt Martin coming back out of his pit stall, trying to make something happen here. You know, when I was at the 500 a few years ago, and it was just insane. It was crazy, you know, all the wrecks and, you know, the red flag that was out for the wreck ending stage 1 when I was there a few years ago. It was just insane, you know, to see all the wrecking.
That was just to end the stage, and that got that crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, stage racing is wonderful. I think it's done some great things for NASCAR, but I think it's also hindered it as well.
I think it's a double-edged sword.
A rule they've implemented this season, they're doing away with the stage breaks at road courses.
That's true. Yeah. They also got rid of Ross Chastain's Hail Melon move as well, which is interesting.
That will be a time penalty for Hail Melon if anybody performs it this season.
Yeah. What do y'all think about that?
I think, you know...
I was planning it at every track.
I see why they would do it. It makes sense.
Yeah.
But on the flip
everyone
side
on that
of
last lap.
coin, like, it's only going to work once. You know what I mean? Because, like, it's only going to work at tracks like Bristol and Martinsville.
Maybe Richmond.
Richmond's too big for Hail Melon to work.
Yeah, I think Richmond's a little... I think
it'd work better at Richmond than Bristol. Bristol has too much banking. It wouldn't make much of a difference.
There's a car on the track in 1 and 2. I think it's the 49.
49 and 19
came in.
They are both coming out. They will be going a lap down right here.
Give me early warning, Drake, when you pet.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yep.
So Drake running the 43 machine, certainly sitting fourth. Stuck between a Nitro Racing sandwich of the 48 and the 24.
24 in front, 88 behind him. I'm the 48, Jade.
You know, this is the other really cool thing that, with the addition of Stanley Motorsports yesterday, them throwing their hat in the ring for Kevin was throwing his hat in the ring for team ownership. All Cup teams now have an owner. All cars are fronted by a team, and that's the first time that's happened. So that's a really cool thing. There's Marty Party and Turf Tech.
Here comes Casey with another run on the outside.
That's true.
Followed by Dash. They're trying to get some early spots here before they come into pit road. They're up to third. Up to third. Oh no, we got the pitters. Oh, Casey! Casey tried to pit. And
He just hit the brakes in the middle of the track while he was still on track.
Yeah, I watched that.
I think he was
That's
trying to come
not
in and
gonna
just
be good.
missed it.
That's not gonna be good
Got all them
for-
fatal power calls coming in.
for those
together.
3 cars now that are separated. There are the fatal cars on pit road, the 24, the 39, 88.
And the 9.
And the
88
9.
is down on the way. 24 is down on the way. 39 and 9 are down on the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna
No.
pit this lap, Keith.
All right, I'll call it out, Drake.
Thank you.
That was executed perfectly by these drivers.
Dash spins coming off to the pit.
Is he really?
Yeah. Then a full 360 coming on the pit road there.
Wow.
Saves it.
I sped
Oh.
because Dash sped. We actually both sped, I think. 'Cause I
No.
sped 'cause
Dash?
I followed Dash.
Dash
Oh, what-
actually missed the pit entrance.
Did he?
He
Oh
missed
my
the pit
God.
entrance. D for C.
It's
owner,
ahead of
Charlie
themselves
Irwin.
too.
It's going to take the 18 car out of the equation, and it's going to take the
Oh,
40
that's
feet out of
it for the
equation.
18. Bad luck. Bad luck
Man, this is
strikes
gonna
in
come
the,
down
in the
to
first duel.
these 4
Which-
calls here.
Which
40.
means the front 4 will be the 9, the 39, the
9,
24,
24,
and
and
the 88.
Wow.
They still got to pit or what?
No, they already
No, they
did.
just
They're
pitted.
taking the lead. They got to catch up to the 12 here. That 12 is going to be a sit and duck with these 4 cars come rumbling through turn 1 and 2.
And here they come
He's-
right now. They will catch him on the back straightaway.
Yeah,
They'll
he's not
overhaul
even
him.
he's not even close to being up to speed. That's
Oh,
going to be it
they're
for the
gonna be long
12.
gone.
They can go wabba.
That's it.
And there they
What
go.
even
See you
happened to
later,
that
12.
one car? You said there was one car sitting out in the middle of the track?
No, Casey tried to pit and he missed it.
Yeah, he came down in front of
Aw.
Drake, and he got hit in the left rear and into the wall, and that's just gonna.
Yeah, Dash is not happy right now. He's on the radio to his team. He's not happy.
Yeah, there's Dash coming out
He's-
right there.
He's not a heavy camper.
No, there's Matt Martin of Martin Motorsports running by himself, turn 3 and 4, and there's with William Moore. The 9, 39, 24, 88.
As long as
Will they
four
stay wireless, or
stay
who's
this
gonna make a
way,
move?
They will finish 1 through 4.
You know they want that. So get caught.
Everybody wants that. Everyone wants that PSN card. You know it. We know it. They know it.
Drake, where did you cycle out?
I'm 9th right now. I sped, so
Oh,
What's your
I
lap?
basically followed Dash. I'm on lap 33. They're on lap 34. They're coming to 34.
yeah, they just took it.
They just took 34.
7
So-
laps to go.
This time by will be 6 to go.
Coming to
4
6 to
cars
go.
remain.
The 9, 39, 24, 88 are the only ones within the front pack. Then there's a single car
Nope.
by themselves.
That's the 12.
That is the 12.
So you
Like a
got
cool
2
car
fatal.
feel, but-
You got 1 fatal car and 3 night racing cars.
Through Nitro.
Actually, or Nitro, excuse me.
Yeah,
Dash is not happy.
He's swerving all over the track. He's upset. Charlie,
He just came over the radio and said, "I can rectify
That's
it."
not
Yo,
a happy camper.
somebody include the clip of Kurt Busch of "I hate my job." Please, somebody, because that is Charlie Irwin right now. I hate my job. I want to drive into the wall full head on. That's how Charlie Irwin is. The 43 hooks up
Dash
with the
is not
18.
happy.
He is
There's
upset.
one. There's one where it says, "Is there one to go yet?"
I believe they're coming to 5 to go this
They
time.
are indeed coming to 5 to go.
No,
There's also
it was
Brad
a clip from
Keselowski.
Kurt Busch.
There's also a
Oh, Nitro goes high.
Nitro-
What the heck? Nitro
try-
just up and
Man, is he
down.
gonna look-
Nitro just got out of the 88's way. That puts the 88 to 3rd.
Well, I think they're trying to figure something out here. This is when the team gloves come off, or the alliance gloves come off, and right now that 39, he's going to be a sitting duck.
But knowing his skill, he can protect for himself pretty good.
Oh no! Listen, these 4, they know what's going to happen. They know Saturday night, they're gonna get to go try to put themselves
Dash
on
is still
pole.
going off in Discord.
Oh, he's upset.
He's ka-chigging now, yo.
I think you clearly heard about our Kurt Burt.
I think Dash might have lost it, guys.
Hold on, I got it, guys. I got you. Race control to the 18. I'm sorry, man, but I know you're upset.
I think they're coming to 3 to go this time.
Yep.
Alright, boys, 3 to go this time.
Oh my god.
Sorry, guys. We
Just think, folks, we've got one more race to run tonight.
Oh boy, the 12 hooked up with the 49 and the 19.
The 43 and 18 next to each other. Watch out with that 18. Late
All right,
push.
I'm on board with.
Oh no! Oh no!
So just so everyone knows what that means. That means we were at.
Alright, boys, coming to 2 to go this time.
2 laps to go. Who will win here at the duel?
9, 39, 88, and 24. 3 Nitro racing machines with a Fatal Motorsports right in the middle.
They're coming up on the 96 car.
Is the 96 gonna play Jerry Reese yet again? Is he gonna
really get in Johnny's favor this time.
What?
He's gonna say Joe Mama.
Keith, do you know Joe?
I'm not
Keith,
falling
do you know
for that.
Joe?
Sorry, boys. Anyway, coming to one to go this time, boys.
White Flag, sponsored by the Red Up Podcast.
He's avoiding the topic. 18.
All right, boys. 1 to go this
Nice
time.
on wheel.
White
Back a
flag
little. Try getting a 1
in
here.
the air.
I believe the Will and the 24 are backing up to get a run.
Right now, white flag in the air for.
I don't know if they're gonna catch 96 hill.
Here comes the 88 and the 24 with a run down the backstretch.
They're gonna go for it. They're going.
They
for
going.
it. They're side by side going.
Here we go.
Can the 88 get her done? Can he win duel number 1?
Looks
He's
like the
on the outside
39
of
and
the
9 is
They're
stuck better.
running out of steam. They got a side draft. Side draft.
Bumping one. Bumping.
Side draft.
No. 9's gonna get it.
9, 39, 88, 24.
Wow.
Woo.
Right
that would
there.
be a 100 top 3 if they were all under Hendrick.
Man, who's fighting for 5th?
So the 9 wins.
Dash
Who
is
the
going
9
through
car?
the grass to finish the race. Well, we got
It's
a
gonna be
lawnmower,
back to
guys.
So who is the winner and driver of that 9 car?
Ethan Bergloff.
And that's for
Nitro Racing.
right?
She's
Yep.
just adding the wound to the insult.
What'd he say?
The 18 pushed Cheese to the lead. That's what gets
Make sure they all have invites, Keith. I'm gonna go set us up
Alright.
for duel number 2.
Alright, Jay, good luck.
Thank you.
Drake, you want to stick around?
Yeah, I ain't got nothing better to do right now, so why not?
Let's go, boys! Good job! I love you all! Making them Fatal Engines proud.
Nitro, you did get an invite.
Nitro's
Here we
already
are.
in here. He just joined. To join.
Hey, I'm top 4. I don't care. All right, I was up there. No more.
You were
But not
third.
interview.
We can actually interview all 4. That way we have time.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, we're coming in here with our top 4 drivers. We have Kristen Schoberg, the owner of Nitro Racing.
See.
We have Jarrett Reese, driver of the number 39 Fatal Motorsports Chevrolet. William Moore, driver of the number 88. And Cheesehead in the 9. If I believe that's correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Steve.
All right, so let's start with you, Nitro. You had a plan to get help with the run, and it almost worked out for you in the end. What was your plan to go through there?
Are you talking about when I smacked the wall?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I had a huge run. I was going to try and take it, you know? And then the wall said no. So I fell behind Keith. Or not Keith, Will. Hey, look, I'm just happy. We got 3 Nitro cars, and we got Jardy up there. All Alliance cars. So we had a good strategy. And we had a good all race.
Indeed, you had one of the best runs in the 24 car this season. I know you only ran it once at the Clash, but you had a really good run tonight.
Yeah, the Clash didn't go well, so yeah, this should probably be the best run this season. Yeah.
So, now that you have data for Daytona, what do you think your best ideal strategy would be?
Go fast. Stick
Cone
together.
left.
As long as you have friends out there, there's a lot of stuff you can do during the race. Change of strategies. So, just try to work with whoever you have.
Indeed.
That's probably what won us that race.
Well,
You be there
thank you,
Saturday
Nitro.
for quality for the pole.
And
Yes, sir.
we'll see you at Daytona next week.
I'm already here if you want to see me.
In third place, Jarrett Reese in the 39.
I'll second, bud.
Yeah, it was like Will was
Oh, second?
That was actually
No, it's
Will that
Will.
was third
You
hazard.
went Will.
Thank you. So, all right, I'm here with William Moore, driver of the 88. Will, great strategy from you and Team Nitro. It almost worked out for you. What happened there at the end there? Indeed. So now that you have some data for Daytona, what do you think your most ideal strategy would be? All right, that'll do it for you. Will, thank you for the interview, and we'll see you next week at Daytona for the 500. Next up, we have not William Moore, Jarrett Reese, driver of the 39. Jarrett, great night for you, bud. Really good pace for you all night. What do you think that kind of hurt your momentum there at the end?
Nothing really hurt my momentum. I was, Cheese and I were teammates for last Cup season. We work really well together, especially on restrictor plates. Cheese is really fast. Cheese is really, he can be aggressive, and that's how I like to be at restrictor plates. And so, we click that way in the sense that we both want to get up to the front. We both want to stay up there, and we're willing to put ourselves in position to do so, whatever that takes. And so we work really well together. And I owe him from Atlanta last Cup season for pushing me to the front and helping me get the win. And I wasn't going to leave his back bumper.
Yeah. Drake, you want to add something onto this?
I actually just got back from the bathroom.
Sorry.
Perfect comment again.
Yep. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this next race we got here, being able to call that.
Indeed. And Jordy, just even though you got second, you'll at least know that you're going to start pretty high in the 500. What do you think your most ideal strategy would be to try to take the win?
Just got to go out there and hope that the same thing that happened last season doesn't happen. Just I was in contention twice. I said this last night, but I was in contention twice, and it got one time I got bumped into the wall, and the other time I got pushed down below the double yellow going into turn 1 on the final lap, and lost it that way. Ended up finishing I think like 4th or 5th, and finished 2nd last season. Runner-up sucks. I hate it, but that's how it goes sometimes, I guess.
Yep. All right. Thank you, Jardy. And now we are on to our last competitor. Cheesehead, the winner of duel number 1.
And a $25 PSN gift card.
Yep. Thank you, Kevin.
Mr. Jade Bow.
So, Cheesehead, how well do you think your strategy paid off for you?
First off, got to thank all the Napa guys. They brought a really fast car, and thank the guys at the shop. We really brought looks like a real good hot rod for the Daytona 500 next week. Hopefully keep it clean. I don't know. We made a pit stop there first, and the 18 hooked me up, and I don't know. I just kind of got the lead and then worked with my teammates. So thanks to those guys or alliances or whatever. But I'll still keep them as teammates on the plate tracks. And, got up front and led and controlled the race. Good Chico.
Yeah, we've seen you were fast all night. What do you think what everyone else is planning, what do you think you could improve on?
Just really holding my line, I guess, out of turn 4. Clipped the apron a couple times there, but other than that, probably adjusting the car through the race. But we'll see. We'll work on it during the race, and we'll see where it goes.
Well, since you also won the duel, you also, I believe, have a chance to be on the pole, if that was correct.
Is that...
Just about.
Anybody else can confirm that?
Yeah, just about. I believe you'll go to... I believe it'll be automatic pole, or you'll have, we're thinking about it doing, a single car qualifying on Saturday, but it's not finalized yet. So, it's not not a sure thing. So, you've officially earned the inside pole for the race.
Well, thank you. If we do a single car run, I'm sure we'll unload fast and go there too. So,
yes, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
All right, that'll do it for duel number 1.
And I'm pretty sure duel number 2's getting ready to start up.
Indeed.
God knows we were fast cheese. That was awesome.
Dash, I just want to say that was the best radio chatter I've ever
We
heard
was
in my
dying.
career. Oh, no,
You guys have
y'all
never
didn't
heard
even
my
hear
radio
all of
chatter.
it.
Then you guys don't want to hear that.
Oh my goodness, me and cheese are two peas in a pod when we get.
Yeah, if we start getting the Kurt Busch quotes going, it's over. You guys ain't gonna get us to shut up.
If you guys could send me an invite also, so I can watch the race, that'd be appreciated.
And with what I was saying, like over mic tonight and everything, it'll be so much better this season. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Jade, or when is Jade gonna get the lobby going?
All right, I gotta go eat. So thank you guys.
See you, Cheese.
You're welcome, Cheese.
Yep, later,
Yep.
Cheese.
Good racing, brother.
I might see you guys Saturday or whatever goes on. I'll be checking the chat.
Grant, what happened with you? I know you lost the draft.
we were-
Did you get caught up in something?
I got up in the wall. I went to go up with Dash to help him and Marty, and just overshot it a little bit and got in the wall.
Nitro, go look in the NASCAR general chat right now.
Okay.
That's my POV going into pit road at 200 miles.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I watched that. You died.
I thought it was
Alright,
gonna
let's
be
get going, guys.
boys.
No, I had the worst luck ever, man. I went in pit road behind Dash, and he I don't know what happened to Dash, but he just totally sped, and I followed him and ended up speeding too.
Oh,
It looked like you slowed down to try to pit with us. Were you trying to pit with us?
No, I wasn't trying to pit with you guys. Somebody just checked up the track in front of me. I was running the bottom line, and somebody was in the middle of the track. I think it was a 12 car. I forget who it was.
it was me. It was me.
Just checked up in the center of the track.
I apologize for that.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, it didn't screw me over. Really, what screwed me over was the fact that I followed Dash and sped in pit road. But you're fine.
That's your worst mistake ever.
Man, I thought Dash made me on pit road and Jade was like, no.
I'll just send everybody an extra.
Alright, boys.
Okay, here we go.
We're getting ready for duel number 2.
Man, you got
If you
Keith on the
guys
post, Gall P2, Goose P3, Jade
If
P4,
you guys can look
Casey
in the NASCAR
P5,
general,
Will Pig
like
P6,
Drake,
Game
Drake,
Note,
if you can
Cushion,
look in the NASCAR
Sam,
general
and
chat,
Maggio.
Yeah.
And look at the
Are we able
video
to join?
that I posted. I broke so late.
I know, dude. You didn't even attempt to make it, bro. You just completely. What even
Got
was
going,
that?
Jade.
Oh my God.
Because I
Basically,
didn't even
that
really
little
recognize
mile.
that you were pitting until super late, and I was like, oh crap, I don't want to be by myself.
Yeah. No,
And
we
then
we
he
need
ended
to
up
have
being by
more.
himself.
I probably should have announced or had Keith announce I was pitting earlier. That was kind of a late call.
In the booth? Join yet?
It's alright.
Yeah.
It's just a duel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it was fun. I went through the grass.
We
Y'all
got
know who
Keith in
finished
first.
P5? In your duel?
I think I finished P8 and then you finished P9 because you took it to the grass.
Yeah, I took it through the grass.
We got
It's
Keith in
alright.
first.
Time
Track
for
I was
duel.
just gonna keep pushing you. I wasn't gonna try
Warpig
fast.
third.
No, you're good. I just wanted to.
Man,
95,
Game Nerd
Tyler in
fourth.
fourth.
Is it okay.
Grid
Game
wall
Nerd's
kill.
fifth, my bad.
So
The
95
48.
is cushion pushing. Game Nerd is
Yeah.
in the 20.
20. Yeah, that's my bad.
I just let y'all speak.
So it's time
Yeah.
for our grid walk. We have
In the 48.
12 drivers in this duel as well.
Pretty sure C's not healed, so
Yep, we got a moment to kind of be all single
The
file.
48.
So you got a minute to go through the
of
field
Keith
here.
Allen Els. Got the 3 of Gall for Beta Motorsports.
Ooh.
Goose in the number 2.
Yep, it's currently
For
sitting in the
TNT.
number 2 spot, riding right behind Keith. Ooh,
Mr.
8 down
Jade
below
Bow
the double yellow.
in the number 1. Owner of Fatal. Casey Joe in the 37. For BMR. Warpig, number 11, D for C. Got Game Note, number 20, for D for C. Cushion, pushing, number 95. That's your call, Grant.
Yep.
Is that the only car you have in this field right now, Grant?
The
Yes.
8 of Sam.
That's
Because
my
me and
only
Turf
car in the
both
field.
were in the other
8 of
car.
Sam.
Other duel.
The 42 of Maggio.
Are we on lap 3 yet?
Yeah.
Anybody
Yeah.
can
I do
confirm?
not know.
And that's everyone
I
in the
have no
field.
idea. Hazard. Keith running a little bit high, no pressure from
Everyone's,
Goose behind
man,
him.
everyone's trying to get uphill quick. It looks in the back. This we always know. Duel 2 is a little more chaotic than Duel 1 usually.
Well,
I don't know. It looks like they kind of went with the same strategy that what we had.
Oh,
in the
big
first
check
one,
up in the middle of the field.
Well, how many D4C
Yeah, the 1 and
cars do we
37.
have in this? How many
There's 3 in
D4C
this
cars? 3? And how many Fatal Alliance cars?
1, 2.
It is time
3,
to do
4, 4 or 5, I think.
So I would watch for these teams trying to do what we did and split off by themselves and pit early, or...
Yeah, also,
Okay.
we're going to do a lap of silence to honor Ken Block, who had passed away early this year.
It's coming
Yeah,
this
I'd start
lap,
that on
or-
this next lap, Hazard.
This might be 3, might be 2 on.
Because I mean, we're
Kind of got sidetracked with everyone talking about last duel. With poor Dash.
So, here, taking this lap, we will take a lap of silence here. As they come back around through the travel, Keith still leading the field.
Followed by Sam in the 8.
The number 8 looks like he has taken second position away from Goose.
Wolpig
So
and
Sam
P4.
up into the mix, working with his corporate teammate now.
No, they on 7.
Cushion pushing in the 95.
Ate his apron.
Up at the top.
Big mistake there.
Yep, only car there. He's got his corporate teammate right there in the 20.
There's 2 Alliance cars, 1, 2. Jade's all the way back in last.
Good news is I think Jade's going to keep with the draft. I think.
Yeah, he definitely should.
He's close. He might
saving
lose it.
fuel right now.
Might lose it. He's pretty close.
I don't know. With everyone being single file, it's going to cause a greater draft effect at the back,
Help
so
him a
he should
little.
have it.
The leaders could be dragging right now, too, to save some fuel. I think Jade lost the draft.
Yeah, he definitely. I think Jade lost the draft too. Yep. Maybe he hit the track glitch or something. Going into 3.
He hits
That's
the
what it looked like.
apron, I'm pretty going.
That or the apron, yeah, definitely. 95 still trying to battle up high. Teammate in the 20 not going with him. 37 down low.
Wolpig getting
Everyone else
stuff
still
out
single
high.
file as the 11 now stepping out of line.
I think Steph, I think the 3 might have gave him some help.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed in my duel was, it did seem like the high lane could get moving if you got a couple cars up there, but you got to have an equal amount or more to really get it to work, But it does work, so.
Yeah, that's kind of what affected me. I went up there to help Dash, and I believe Marty was up there as well, and just overshot the line and ended up in the wall.
Yeah.
Caused me
That's
to
easy
fall
to
back
do.
and lose the draft.
Yeah, me and Will did that to get to the front. I kind of left Drake out to dry, though. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad on that.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Honestly, if you're listening to our radio, though, you wouldn't know we were sitting here racing. Like, it was
Ooh, the 95
up to
cushions
the
on
wall.
the wall. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure he's not going to lose the draft.
You wouldn't even know that we were racing, though. We were just messing around the whole time.
For what? The commentators?
No, like, we were just
Or like in your party?
making jokes all about ourselves in the party.
Oh.
But yeah, I think a lot of this race is going to come down to pit stops and strategy. Really, the way you cut it, you got 40 laps, and you can make it about, I would say, probably 18 laps on fuel at the most. So you're going to be looking at a 2-stop race, and I think it's probably best if you go as long as you can on the first stop, take 4 tires, and then go for a 2-tire stop on fuel on the last stop, and come out as far ahead as you can. So
yeah.
I expect that the guys in the lead are going to be at a
by
disadvantage.
myself like I was in Duel 1, you know, I pitted lap 11, took 4 tires then, and then ended up going to 25. Took 2 tires on that pit stop, and I had enough to plenty make it to the end.
Yeah. It's all about these manufacturer alliances, because you have 3 Fatal Alliance cars, and you have Maggio there and the other Chevy if they work together. And you got
the Toyota's going to the top right now.
Yeah.
Looks like trying to get something
Teammate of
going.
Casey Joseph. Huh?
Casey Joe's going to try to take advantage of it, that's for sure.
Behind his teammate of Maggio.
Looked like the 11 dropped back down. He's back up into line with his teammates.
And there's Goose and the lone Ford, so...
Could somebody give us a lap count?
I think it's...
We were on 7, not... Let me,
we're probably on about 12, I think.
Yeah, we're going to be close to pit stops pretty soon here, so...
Yeah, definitely the first one going to have to pit is going to be that 48. The last one is going to have to be, you know, probably the 37, because he's been sitting back there just kind of saving his fuel, saving the car. I'm pretty sure Game Nerds and the 20 has been making that same kind of moves. You know, just kind of taking it easy, riding around.
I'm sure Jade's gonna hope a few of these cars speed in the pit road. You gotta watch that.
Oh, Dash.
Yeah, poor Jade. Brother had no chance.
We saw a few cars speed during the first duel, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, thanks for calling me out like that, man. Yeah, I appreciate it.
I don't know. I didn't know you sped. If I'm being honest, I did not know you sped. I was talking about.
No, I did, man. I
Waltz
followed Dash. Me and Dash had a major
you.
miscommunication, and yeah.
I only thought it was Dash because he wrecked in the pit road.
The 8 up coming to P2.
No, I followed him straight in there, brother.
That black and yellow Deuce back up to second.
He's going below the...
I'll be honest, I went extra slow on the pit road.
Yeah, that's probably what I should have done. I was trying to keep up with Dash because I was going to push him, and I was like, man, Dash is really far ahead of me right now. I wonder why.
Well, now you know.
Yep. Yeah, that's actually good that I learned that in the duel, though, because I am not going to speed in the 500 now because I know how to do it. So I didn't do any pit road entry practices this week at all, so...
Yeah,
so you got the 37 getting thrown out of line right there by the 3.
11 looking outside now.
Yeah, I'd say they're going to come down pit road in the next few laps here.
Yeah, it should be next 1 to 2, I think.
Let me ask for lap count.
Lap 15, so next 2 laps I'd say we'll be on pit road.
Yep, almost at that halfway point here.
It looks like Gar is signaling he's going down pit road this time.
The 3 just passed below the apron right there.
Oh, is that what he did?
Yeah.
I don't think he passed. I think he was full.
I thought he was.
He was probably signaling he's going to pit.
I don't know what happened there.
Here comes everyone.
Yep. They're dropping.
Goose sticks out.
All right, well,
that's the three Fatal Alliance cars right there.
Casey Joe.
Yeah, nobody called their pits right there. There's Keith in the 8 car on pit road, and then who's in the 3? Gar.
Whoa.
Those are the 3 cars. I don't know if Gar is going to be able to keep with the draft of Keith and them though.
See the 2, the 37, the 95, the 20, the 11, and the 42 all stayed out that lap.
Ooh.
Got a 37 in the wall right now. You got 2 more pitters, I believe.
I think Goose is only pitted.
Now it looks like I believe Gar is going to lose the draft right here as well because he had a bad pit stop.
Yep, Jade's coming in.
Yeah. And it looks like this group with the 2 Toyotas and the 2 Chevys are going to be picking this lap as well.
Oh, actually,
I
some
wonder if
3
Gar's
Toyotas,
fed.
because the 11's still right there as well.
Oh, looks like there's
Whoa.
some kind of incident going on there.
And hearing
I don't know if
Deep
that was a
seeing
lag
the
for
night
the Trump.
racing
You
are
saw
all
If they have a
the
good
20
pit
just
stop
fell
here, it
back.
might be possible for those top 4 there to break away from Keith and the 8 car.
Mm-hmm.
But they got to have a
Here
good
they
stop.
Ooh, Magic's
Here they
all
go.
over the 95.
Oh, 95 is loose.
Oh.
Let's see where these 2 Chevys come out when everybody blends in.
That's going to be important.
Jay's coming out of the pits right now.
Us and
The
Keith
48 and the
all over
8
each
are
other.
locked bumpers together.
Barely leaving that WA.
Yeah, it seems like every couple dual races, you know, in real life that we have, it seems like at least 1 or 2 cars always end up losing the draft, you know. So looks like this race is going to end up being Jade and Gar.
So it's down to 2 Fatal affiliated cars.
Well, let's see, these
Maggio
cars are
Magic
leaving pit road
beat
right
KCO
now.
off pit road pretty good.
Yeah.
And the 2
So let's
Toyotas
see
are
where
behind them.
Keith.
Here come the 2 Chevys. Fatal cars.
Here.
Yeah, they got a good head of steam. Oh, somebody's almost spinning out. It was the 11, I think, almost spun out coming off pit road.
Yeah, they should have the run. And
Here
go
they
here.
come. You gonna get that? Wooden
They're
Troy?
gonna have the run. They'll take the lead
They
right
definitely
here.
are going to have the
They're
run.
gonna get.
48's by the 37, around the 42.
Jade's
If
on
they
the
had
radio
Garwood, they
asking
would
for
have a
favor.
good shot right now, but they're gonna be caught by those cars behind them.
Yes. So we got
Casey
like
Joe and Maggio.
2 packs of 2, then a 1 car, then another pack of 2. It looks like pretty strung out right here. After
Got
pit
them.
stops.
Fatal Alliance's calls 1, 2, and BMO Racing 3, 4.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have a 3-car pack right behind them now.
That's true. They're going to be
Deuce
catching
again.
those leaders pretty quick. I think it looks like the Toyotas are going to be out of it after that.
Yeah, it's not good for the Toyotas because they're gonna. Yeah. It's gonna be down to these 5 cars at the moment.
And D4C's not having the day they wanted.
Yep.
Which if these people are smart, they could also. Well, I don't know if we're doing that. Cool, never mind.
Poor Jade. I think he's trying to compete with Dash for Radio Sweetheart this year already. That's my own.
And we got Drake over here doing some insider reports right now. He'll come back with some more information.
Then 3 calls for catching.
Yep, being led by that 42 of Maggio, with the 37 of Casey Joe, and the 2
Goose.
of Goose.
They are definitely running them down, that's for sure.
I was like, knowing all those drivers, all 3 of them has that pedal to the floor.
We're like SRX, we could be
And I don't think
radio
anybody is saving
driver.
fuel right now.
No, doesn't
Yeah,
look like
no.
it.
Should be.
With them going 16 laps, they're even 17, you know, with that second group, including the 42, the 37, you know, they're in a pretty good spot to make it.
They're gonna go high and they're gonna clear them.
Well, Casey Joe went high.
Can we get a lap count?
Yeah, he went early. Yeah, let me get a.
Yeah, I think Maggio kind of backed off there. He was just going to ride behind those 2.
19 to
Looks
go.
like a 5-horse race here at the front.
Thank you.
What
So
now?
there's gonna be one more pit stop.
So we
and
can
then they're
tell who's
race
going to be
down.
qualifying for the pole.
Jade's talking about being washed up right now. Driver's chat. Oh God. No, but I actually did confirm with him. He hit the track spike going into 3. That's what happened. So.
That's what I was saying. We could radio our drivers during the race. That's how good we are.
Definitely unfortunate for Jade, though, but I mean, it's like what I said about my dual race. You know, it's all about starting position, you know. So, you'll still be able to make that up in the 500 pretty easy, I'm sure. A lot of opportunity.
Indeed, he will. And remember, there will be 24 cars locked into the 500.
It is true. I do like what I'm seeing from Maggio, though, because it does look like he is at least attempting to save a little bit of fuel, and if he can go just one lap later and take a little bit less fuel on pit road, he might be able to come out ahead of these guys and get help from Casey Joe, and they might be able to pull away just with those last couple laps.
That's true. Are they going to split up again in pit road? There's the 242 and 37 are going to go a lap later. Seems like whoever pits first, though, gets a really good runoff while everybody's getting back up to speed. They gain a lot of time.
Yeah.
You see pit strategy here where all 5 of them come in at the same time.
I think if this was the actual race, yeah, all 5 would come at the same time. I think here they'll break up into like their own little group and.
What's gonna hope here is Goose don't have a teammate. They got them 2.
That's true. Lone Ford.
Alliance calls. He got the boys.
And a Chevy sandwich.
Yup.
Oh, big lag from Maggio. Casey Joe's gonna lose the draft from that. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Was that from Maggio or was that from 37? Because that looked
It
like
was definitely from Maggio.
It looked like Maggio.
Yeah, he got Maggio lagged in front of Casey, and that just made Casey lose the draft.
I could have been checked possibly.
That's very unfortunate.
I know we had some troubles with that in ours, where the 9 and Cheesehead would lag a little bit.
Yeah, we had trouble with that in the
talking
first
about
race.
that too a couple times. Because he said that he kept getting lagged into.
Jay's over the radio saying he feels like Dash, just upset.
Well, see, Jade was running by himself a lot longer than Dash was.
Dash was up front.
Jade's been running by himself for a good 5-6 laps in.
Jade has been was in my position there. The only difference was mine was just a driver's mistake, where his was track issues.
Yeah. So, can we get a lap count? Somebody?
Yeah, let me ask. Fourteen to go.
So they can make it on fuel if they pit.
Jade has 6 left in the tank, so they just probably have like 7 or 8.
Are they signaling they coming down?
Yeah, I would say about 8 laps for the leaders.
Oh no.
They're probably going to come down with about 10 to go. Yeah. That's what happened in the first race. It's about 9-10 to go. They came down. Let's take two tires and fill it up with fuel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure why we have a break in the action. You want to talk about the upcoming Wreckfest season?
Wreckfest upcoming, boom.
Okay. Oh, great job. Not any wall changes or anything?
We're going to be doing Class C cars. We'll probably talk about rules at a later time.
Oh.
Or you can inform them, I don't care. You know about it, why don't you inform them?
Because you the vice president. That's your series.
Boom, I'm giving you privileges to talk about it.
But that's your series.
In other words, Kevin, he's saying do it.
He's saying he's too scared to do it.
We'll be doing a playoff system for the new Wreckfest season. Or have 8 make the playoffs. And then the final 2 weeks, it gets knocked down to 4 for the final week. And those 4 battle it out for the championship that week.
Code Game Nodes on pit road. Don't know if he pitted or lagged out.
That'd be unfortunate if he did lag out.
He lagged
Yeah,
out.
he lagged out.
Yep.
His internet is
Game
gonna
Node
have
out
problems
race.
today.
Well, at least Jay's not going to finish last.
He's going Radio Roo. I gained the spot.
Tough break for Game Nerd.
Yeah, fortunately, you know, he's been having internet issues all day long. It's been out most of the day. So.
Does that mean we have our first nominee for Worst Internet of the Year award?
I think we
Next
already
year?
know who's winning that.
Trevor.
No, it's Kevin.
Kevin hasn't lagged out a while.
No, Kevin hasn't.
Oh, we have the leaders turning.
Here they come. Oh, the two spinning.
Walking in the pit road.
He pulled a dash. I think the two got a speeding penalty.
Yeah, definitely the two got a speeding penalty.
Tough break for the 2 car.
But no one's been calling pits this race. Making left Maggio out to dry. Maggie's coming in,
Keith on the
coming in
radio.
a little hot. Slow it down.
Yeah, look, good clean entry by Maggio right there.
Yeah.
Sam with a lot of front damage there. Not sure if that was from the two spinning, then him hitting him, or if that's just from him pushing the 48.
But he gets ahead of
But he
48
did
on
get
pit
out.
road.
I was saying, yep, he did get out in front of Keith, so that's going to change things up a little bit now.
Jade up to fourth, guys.
Yeah, and Jade's in the 4th.
He hasn't pitted yet, but he's up to fourth.
Well, it looks like the
42
48 and
Maggio
the 8
now.
are racing right now.
42 out of pit road.
Poor Jade.
Looks like Maggio's going to come out with the lead right here. How many laps to go is it?
Jade's technically ahead.
Let me check.
Yo, now he hasn't pitted yet. 8 to go.
8 to go. One car is running
one
out
call
of gas
sputtering.
in turn 3.
The 48 and the 8 are going to catch Maggio. Maggio's the current leader, though.
What's that one pitch?
Well, once everything cycles through, yeah.
Yeah, Maggio should be leading now.
Yep.
I just gotta hope Maggio can catch that tail end and have a race here.
No, they're gonna catch Maggio pretty quickly here, but yeah.
He's
The
looking
good news
high
is for
over here.
Maggio, you know, it's only 2 cars. He has a little bit more of a fighting chance here. You
Like,
know, if
knowing
it
how
was
Maggio
3 in that
drives,
second group,
he's
it'd
aggressive with
definitely be a
blocking.
lot faster.
Yeah, but there isn't a lot of time left in this race.
They're
Yeah,
gonna
they
go
caught
high.
that turn.
Maggio's gonna
Maggio
put the car high and lag.
Oh, lag
he
spike.
Lag spike,
lagged
yeah.
right in front of
slow
him
down.
and blocked him at the same time.
Probably the best kind of block you can get is a lag block.
Are you saying that because that's a teammate of yours, Drake? Or?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
y'all installed something
I gotta
special
be
in them
honest,
calls?
well, you know who I'm pulling for, so.
Y'all have a special
man.
switch in
They're
that
gonna
call?
catch him. They're gonna catch him in a few laps anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, that only bought him some more time.
I was gonna say, because, yeah, they're pretty well on him right then.
I mean, if
When
they're
that leg
working
spike
together,
happened.
they're gonna pass him no matter what. You know,
Yeah.
and you just can't do much.
Yeah, they come.
Here we go, back up to the top.
Maggio's gonna.
I think Maggio's
No.
letting him by.
No. Maggio's. Here he goes. He pulls to the bottom again.
Yeah.
He's gonna fight. It looks like by himself. At bottom.
I believe that
Sam
A
led
car
that
has
lap.
damage on the front. It could be hindering
Probably
him.
from that lag from Maggio.
Yeah.
And a duck low while in front of him.
Probably has
Maggio's
some
going to
aero
stay in the
damage.
draft.
Yeah, that was really well done by Maggio.
6 to go, I'm pretty sure.
Forced
Ooh,
him to
Keith's going to
outside.
look low under the yellow. Back out.
Let me see what's happening with Gar and...
Wait, Gar and Jade. They got some buddies finally.
Jade's not alone.
They go for fastest lap.
I'm hearing a lot
This
of
ain't F1, boys.
chatter
Y'all
on
don't
the
get a
radio
point.
about them too.
Which is tomorrow. F1 tomorrow, everyone.
Keith looking to the outside. The 42 down
Two's
low.
gonna look low.
That's true.
He's gonna push. Plus 8 didn't go with Keith Alliance. He's gonna stay low.
I think that's pretty much. I don't know if Keith will be able to do anything now that he's in that third place right there.
Yeah.
It was good. That was a good move by Maggio to separate those two
I
cars.
think Keith got a little. Knowing Keith.
Well, I don't know what Keith is doing. He's trying to pass his teammate.
I think Maggio might have moved him
I
a
wonder
little.
how many laps are left.
Yeah, we need to have a lap time.
Count the brake check.
4 to go.
Yep. 4 to
And
go.
watch for a brake check.
Ooh, and
on
here they
Gar.
come. They're gonna come high, leave Maggio out to dry.
That is true.
Keith
So
looking
who's
good
our-
up there on the high
who's
side,
our
but
top
he's not
three?
going to get clear. The 8, the 42, and the 48.
So Samster is
Ooh,
leading.
Maggio's
Contact
gonna
between the first two.
Ooh.
put the door
Yep.
there.
Maggio
Come
in
on,
second at the
Samster.
moment with Keith on the
I
high
think it
side
might be
in third.
Casey Joe and Woolpig.
3 to go.
3 to go. Maggio with
Can
a
we get
little
a nitro?
touch.
What is Sam doing? No.
They come.
Alright,
Go
good.
get 'em.
Down to the bottom, blocks Maggio with the run.
Can we get a nitro sweep here?
Oh,
he's
42
moving
gets
up.
down to the bottom.
Well, the 48's gonna follow his Alliance teammate.
Huge shot to the back
And they're gonna
bumper
be
from the
coming up on
48.
some lap traffic.
gonna
It looks like.
Keep him
I
in
don't know if they're
front.
gonna
He's
get
gonna
there.
stay
8
up.
is
It looks
clear.
like 48, 42 keeps touching.
Ooh.
That 8 car now having to block 2 lanes. He's got the benefit of a teammate on the high side.
Tempers are flaring
What
in
was
the
I?
48 car.
That 8
He
keeps
said
getting off that double yellow just slightly. Maggio.
And you know
keeps
Maggio's gonna be right there to fill that hole.
Hug that bottom.
2 to go. White flag, let's on by.
Get on down there, Samster.
Oh, he almost gets
Ooh,
up to the
Keith
wall.
got to
Keith
jump
down
low.
to the bottom.
But he's gonna. I think that might have been some teamwork there.
Oh.
The 42.
The 48 and the 42
They
are
got-
going at it. I don't know what is
They might have
Samster
some
doing.
Yeah. What? Sam's gonna let the.
I think that
I
damage
think
is coming-
Sam
Oh, hard to
might
tell.
have.
Oh man.
We're coming down
What
to 2
is
to go, I think,
going
right?
I think this is white flag.
Yeah, white flag.
Final lap.
And the 8 car is totally out of it. So it's just these first two right
Here
here.
we go, Maggio and
What
Keith. Beat him banging this whole
1v1.
final few
Mano
laps.
y mano.
Samster
Ricky
just like
Bobby
gave it up
versus John
completely. He said,
Gerard.
"Take the lead. I'm hitting the wall."
I
Go
think he
for
did at 25.
Like,
I think Sam might have
Here we
backed
go.
that. Nitro, you might need to talk with your team.
Maggio looking high.
Ooh,
Dives low.
double
Oh,
yellow.
oh,
Take
dirty
contact.
block. That is gonna. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna
That
fly.
should do it.
I don't know if Keith forced Maggio on the yellow. Maggio went on the yellow, and Keith was like, no.
So we have our winners.
Like
They got some
Maggio's-
arguments in the chat right now.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a pretty fun interviews coming up. I think it's Maggio
Keith,
Keith,
Maggio,
that.
and
and
Sam.
Sam.
I'm gonna click
And I
that
think
just in
Casey's
case.
4th and Piggy 5th. That's your top 5, I'm pretty sure. Well,
So,
Saturday's
I'll
qualifying for
POV that
pole.
too as well.
Argument. What was the argument over, anyway? Do y'all
Jade
know?
and Gold both go spinning past the line. I think Jade might have beat him.
So here we are, waiting for our top three to come in.
The fastest lap was Goose. 44.46.
So Goose does have the fastest time.
Goose a little upset coming to pit road. No one was calling lines.
It appears that Keith has forfeited the win.
Well, yeah, well, it's under review. The finish is under review right now.
You don't know.
I don't even know what
Forfeited
happened.
Well, it looks like what happened was Maggio tried to get underneath Keith.
What do you...
So we'll have to figure that out.
Because that seems strange. Here would be third place, but I'm not sure.
Nope. Jade.
And now here is the owner of the group. Jade, what happened on that final lap there?
I have no idea. I was about 45 seconds behind the whole ordeal.
I think he was talking about you and Golo kind of at the finish line.
We just decided that we were back here anyway, and it comes
Y'all
out
ain't
of my
using these
pocket.
calls for the 500. Y'all good? Just
might as well just wreck the damn things anyway. So what does it matter? I'm about over it already.
So do we have an official call on who the winner of the race is?
Right now it stands as is, but I am going to look at all videos when I get them, and we'll go from there.
did not see what Keith put in the chat.
No.
He said he forfeited
It is not suspended. He is not forfeiting it. It will be awarded a penalty if necessary.
Yeah, so you aren't allowed to forfeit a win?
You are allowed to forfeit a win, but if it comes off of a penalty, then we will be addressing the penalty, not forfeiting the win. So it will be looked at because there is pushback on Maggio as well. So because of that, it will be the unofficial results. Keith is your winner currently, but within the next half hour to an hour, that could be changed. Yes. So it just all depends on what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that will be
the
discussed.
Stream did catch it, so
yeah.
The stream did catch it. I want POVs is what I want.
I have a clip of it if you want it also. I can send it.
Okay, I'm waiting for Maggio to send it to me as well, but I would like POVs from both parties, and then we will deal with it afterwards. So Keith is your winner currently. Keith just sent me a POV, so I will be reviewing it with Weston Grant and Charlie Irwin.
And I'm actually getting my point of view of it right now as well.
So it will all be reviewed, and we will have a winner posted with post-race interviews either later tonight or tomorrow. So we'll go ahead and cut it down for now. It was all in all, it was a pretty decent race. I mean, myself, I was 45 seconds off pace.
You was happy you got to get some drafting.
You had a great race, Jade.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Amazing.
what.
I was clean.
You probably had the most clean race car after that.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was probably the cleanest one out of everybody.
Best
It was
fader
pretty
drive.
good. But yeah, I mean, until the end there, until one guard, I decided we wanted to loop them going across start finish line because why not? We're not using
Well,
this
maybe
car.
you don't have the most clean car then. Never mind.
Well, I mean, I didn't wreck it. I just went through the grass.
Y'all put a dash.
Yeah.
Well, we will interview Sam.
I think you and Dash are competing for Radio Sweetheart this year, trying to take. You're trying to take my award.
But
well,
yeah, it's gonna be reviewed with Charlie Irwin and Weston Grant and myself. So we will have driver post-race interviews up on at a different time. So other than that, go ahead and close out the stream, and I'm gonna go hop in the admin chat and talk with.
Saturday, tomorrow, F1 guys.
All right.
To be honest, I don't know. Grant, do you know?
I'm sorry, do what?
Do you know where we at for F1 tomorrow?
What are you trying to figure out?
The track. F1
for tomorrow.
F1.
Monza.
Monza.
Oh yes, Monza.
Ooh.
One of the most insane races of the season.
I don't know.
So,
Me and
with that
Kevin,
being said,
me and Grant just stay away from each other and we good.
I like to move it. And Kevin likes to mobile Grant.
Last time Grant wrecked into me. Okay.
Yes, that is true.
Hazard, would you like to take us away
Alright,
here?
Nitro out.
Thank y'all so much for watching. Alright, thank y'all so much for watching this, the duels here at Daytona. We will have the Cup race, the Daytona 500.
Next Wednesday.
Right
Entry
here
Monday,
on the WRL YouTube channel.
Trucks and Bush is Tuesday.
Monday, yep, trucks with the entry, and then Tuesday, trucks, and then Bush, doubleheader.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wednesday Cup. So,
yep.
for Jay Bird covering the first duel, for Jay, Keith, myself, and Kevin, and of course Grant and Jay and Drake joining us for Duel 2. I am Hazard County. Thank you kindly for tuning in to us. Keep going worldwide. We'll see you next Wednesday for the Daytona 500.